Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz here at your lunch hour. Brett and Faith here on location live at the Pedal House in Dadeville, Faith. And I mean, it's right around the corner. It doesn't feel like Thanksgiving and Christmas is right around the corner. It's 80 degrees outside, but in here, it sure feels like it, right?
Oh my gosh, it smells like it. It looks like it. This is a beautiful little house here in Dadeville that, I mean, if you want to go Christmas shopping, this is exactly where you're going to go to decorate your tree, gifts for friends. I mean, things for your house. I've already been looking around and have my eye out.
I'm sure you have. I saw you over there snooping around. Yeah, you'll be leaving with stuff. Haley McKelvey, one of the owners here. I go way back with Haley, and this place is awesome. So, hey, we felt like we'd bring a little Christmas spirit, a little holiday spirit early here on the Auburn Blitz. So that's why we're here today. And again, excited to talk about a lot of things going on with Auburn. Off the podcast this morning, we talked about the head coaching search still and everything that's going on with that. But did have some breaking news here as we go on the air. Deuce Knight, and again, this is not like real shocking news, but right. Deuce Knight being named the starter as Coach Durkin leaves practice here just a few minutes ago and let everybody know that they will go with Deuce Knight on Saturday. And I feel like you needed to go ahead and announce that and make a decision.
No question about it. I also think after the practice on Tuesday that you were able to go to and you were able to see who was starting in getting the 1 reps or the 2s, and having Jackson be with all of the 1s except for that period 5, which is very game-like, real-time, right. Situational, a period that, you can't post, and Deuce getting the start there definitely was telling.
Right.
And because you did want to make it seem we're going to be playing both of them. You heard him at the press conference on Monday. I didn't say who was going to start. It was both will play. Right. And now that you finally have a clear answer to that, it at least hopefully will be giving him some confidence.
Well, I think so. And then we saw him last night at the basketball game. He seemed to be in really good spirits. Most of the team was there at the game. And, again, I feel like it's a great opportunity for him, one that he's waited on. And let's be honest about it. Coming in as a freshman out of high school, I know he got to Auburn early, and most of these guys do now. They graduate early and they get there. It still takes a long time to kind of get acclimated and get, to a point where you feel like you can go out and be a guy that can run a majority of the offense. And then you add in the coaching change and all the different things. I said this the other day on the podcast, and now the further away we get from you, Freeze, the more this makes sense to me. Everybody clamoring, why didn't Auburn start Deuce Knight? Why didn't he get more playing time? Why isn't he in the mix earlier in the year? Maybe that's a blessing now.
Yeah.
If he had gotten in and not done well and had some bad, experiences, maybe that would have led him to want to leave or maybe want to do something different. And maybe the criticism from fans would have been a little bit unjust. Now he hasn't. Now he gets to go in with a clean group and obviously an offensive coordinator that set records this year for Auburn in this particular year with offensive numbers at Vanderbilt. Now he gets to run that offense, Faith, so he doesn't have to worry about all the stuff. So maybe that's the silver lining, that he gets a clean start here, gets some confidence moving into next year.
Maybe you're right there, but I also think part of it was he wasn't being developed properly.
True.
He wasn't
Correct.
With a coach that was helping grow him as somebody that came early and is a freshman, a young guy, going out there and really trying to get, his feet underneath him with some older guys, seniors, transfers, experienced guys coming in to help him. And I don't think he was getting the proper coaching and treatment of how am I going to better myself. So, it is a blessing for him because, again, now you do have somebody that is prioritizing you and hopefully we'll see, trying to grow his skill set.
And I know it was just one practice that we saw the other day, but again, it was a different guy. You and I had been talking for the last several weeks about a guy that looked like he was, just kind of going through the motions, disinterested. Even got to a point where he had asked to go to the scout team so he could get reps and get more work. And of course, Coach Freeze told him he didn't want to do that. He wanted to keep him over there, continue to learn that offense. And, there was some dejection on that too, because he had to stay. And now that's water under the bridge. It's a clean start. And I feel like him getting the nod, now you get to go out there and showcase what you have prepared up until this point. You have been working. So here's the offense. Go execute the offense. Again, how much you really need to do against Mercer? Probably not, but you need to go out there and let him be free to be able to do the things and not put a lot of reins on him, not put a lot of limitations on him.
Also just showcasing the Auburn offense as it is. You know what I mean? Like showcase the guys that you have as well as yourself, but also just you haven't seen Auburn's full potential at all except for this Vanderbilt game.
Right.
And now you finally have, coaches that do want to show that. And so I said earlier, it couldn't have come at a better time for all this to happen, truthfully.
I agree. And so, look, not only will Deuce be, kind of excited and rejuvenated, I think the team will be too. And it has nothing to do with Ashton. I think the team really has rallied around Ashton, and he's clearly the starter, and he'll be the starter going into the Iron Bowl. But this opportunity here, with him having that red shirt on the table and not being able to only play in 4 games, this kind of worked out, like you said, perfectly. To have a game here between that Vanderbilt game and the Alabama game where you go, okay, we're not going to play Ashton. Who's it going to be? Well, the Jackson Arnold ship has sailed, and that's not where you're going. Deuce Knight, yes, he's the guy you brought in this past class, is the quarterback of the future. Great opportunity for him to go out there against a pretty good team, a 9-1 team that, again, you should roll the ball out there and go beat, but you need to go out there and play well. You need to just not go through the motions. You need to go out there and you need to execute your offense.
Also, with the Iron Bowl coming up next week,
What kind of package could be for Deuce Knight in the Iron Bowl?
That too, but also you're not letting Ashton Daniels really showcase a bunch of his stuff for Alabama to prepare.
He's got one film, a couple maybe. If you're going to do the second half of you ain't getting nothing out of Kentucky. You get nothing out of that. Nothing.
But seriously, think about how much that's going to impact Alabama's game plan, because what quarterback is going to show up? We still kind of have that thought of, I don't know what's going to happen here. But, it does put everything into perspective of good timing on Auburn's behalf. We thought it was kind of just being strung out.
Right.
They're waiting and waiting. But now, if you're going to finish the season, you got to finish it on a high note. And this could be the high note that we've all been waiting for.
It could be. And like you said, you only have one game of tape or one, for Alabama. If you're prepping for that offense, you see the Vanderbilt game, and, that's really all you have. You'll get to watch the Mercer film, but that's going to be with a guy that's probably not going to play at all. Maybe a package, but it won't look anything like what they're going to see for 4 quarters.
Right.
So Alabama's got a very small sample size of what they can prepare for. And Auburn's putting in new stuff and adding things to the –
Well, that's the other thing. Before, you didn't have any good plays that you were coming up with that were schematic, that were going to get you to actually get in the back of the end zone. We saw that. Yep. And now you've got an offensive coordinator that has the reins to do whatever it is that he wants with this offense. And like you saw against Vanderbilt, you can actually go get in the back of the end zone and score and get some points up there. And so, again, Alabama has something else coming for them if they're just –
Well, they're just going to have to use one film.
Yeah.
They got one film.
That's hard to do because, in previous years, you've got the entire season to look at.
Right.
And now it's –
again, and I go back and I'm proud for how Auburn played against Vanderbilt. But again, in fairness to Vanderbilt, they didn't have any of that at all. They had nothing to prepare for.
No.
That was a complete just, hey, we don't know what we're going to, kind of like Stephen Pearl last night said, we prepare all week, and then a team comes out and completely different defense they haven't run in 2 years, and we have to adjust on the fly. Well, that's kind of what opposing teams are having to do there. And then, of course, and I'll mention this as we move into the first break of the show, there's still an opportunity for Auburn to go to a bowl game. You win these 2 games and you finish 500. And I know that doesn't feel like a lot, but the last 4 years you haven't been to one and you hadn't had a winning season. And just some positivity and some momentum going into the all season and giving them some more time to practice, and then getting a new head coach in here, whoever that is, whether it be Durkin if he were to be promoted, or if you get John Summerall, which we talked about for 8,000 years this morning, whoever that is, you got some momentum to build off of and something extra to kind of work toward.
You also have something to show recruits. You also have, hey, this is what we were able to do in just one half of the season, less than half of the season. Imagine what we can do with all the time up until now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is a really good opportunity for Auburn to give itself the push forward, the positivity, and all the good things in between.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. We're just getting started here on location in Davil, Alabama at the Pedal House. This place is awesome. We'll talk more about some of the things they have coming up, but it's worth the road trip down from Auburn. Come check this out. I know there's not a lot of me coming down here, but a lot of you will come down here and check it out, and encourage you to do that as we're hitting the holiday season. And this place is so cool, and we're appreciative of Haley and everybody for letting us come in. So, all right, we're going to take a break. Stay tuned. More to come here on location at the Pedal House right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. 45 minutes left in our show today. And, man, we're all smiles here today because how can you not be smiling when you have Thanksgiving and Christmas on the horizon and you're in a place that's so festive?
A week from today, it's Thanksgiving. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so that's exactly why it's perfect timing to start decorating for Christmas. I know that you said you always do it after Thanksgiving.
Yes, we always put the tree up the day after Thanksgiving.
Okay, but
that's going to be a busy
ahead.
day, by the way, if we're still in the playoffs. And there's going to be a lot going on, but I hope we are.
But you can come here and go ahead and get some of the decorations and decor for the house, and then right after Thanksgiving, I mean, come on.
Yep. I mean, could be a replica in the future. Tubs.
I don't know where I would put that in my house.
Yeah, somehow it's gone up a half a pound.
Hey,
just like any fishing, like before the year is over, it'll be a 10-pounder. So hey, look at this 10-pounder that she got. So, but no, yeah, that would be that's a good idea there for Faith.
I don't know where it would go in my house. Could we make it a stuffed animal so I could let Lucy play with it? It had to be that big.
Oh my God! All right, we're derailing over here. So, but hey, look. Live at the Pedal House here in Dadeville, and as you just heard, people from Auburn, people from all over. I mean, that's the thing about a unique shop like this is that it's worth the drive because it's unique and you got all types of different things you can come in. And
we have someone in here that came here yesterday and is back today with their friend.
There you go. So how's that? So should tell you a lot about it. So yeah, we'll talk more about the Pedal House as we move through the show. But again, we appreciate all of you that tune in as we just came on and talked about Deuce Knight getting the starting nod at quarterback. I don't think that's any surprise, but Coach Durkin went ahead and openly said it a few minutes ago and let everybody know. And again, good for him from a mental standpoint of preparing and getting ready here on a Thursday as he heads into Saturday. You want a guy to kind of go through the entire week and all the motions of, hey, look, I'm the guy. I got to start getting prepared mentally to go out there and lead the team.
I don't think he knew last night.
He did not. But he had prepared in practice.
Right.
And I think that's what you have to do as a competitor, knowing that the starting quarterback, Nashon Daniels, was not going to play in this game. You go into it mentally going, okay, I got to prepare whether he names Jackson Arnold or me.
Right.
I got to prepare like I'm the starter.
No
question. And I think he approached it that way Tuesday when I saw him.
Yeah. I mean, again, any competitor, anyone that's ever been in sports or anything along the sorts, like you always want to be the best. And if you're not competing to go out there and act like you're going to be the starter, then you might as well not be part of the team. And so it's good to know that, all right, he at least was going out there and hoping for it. But yeah, I mean, we heard that someone asked him last night and he said that he had no idea if he was going to be the starter or not. And so, but again, you watched him on Tuesday and you saw he at least had the confidence in the aura around him that was, all right, I am going to be the starter.
Right. And maybe he did know last night, but he was just like, hey, I can't really say anything about it. So, yes, for sure. Looking at some of the numbers, I want to try to dive in. He's only gotten in the game one time, and it was earlier in the year, late in the fourth quarter. And you didn't really see much out of him. So that's one thing that, we'll talk a little bit more about. It's going to have an opportunity to showcase, his ability. The last time he really had any significant playing time was in the spring game in A-Day. So, we'll definitely talk some more about that. But we do want to thank our partners here. We couldn't do the show without them. Every single day, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job is too big or too small, residential or commercial. They'll handle it for you. So make sure you call on J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation and
Cincy Green for air that's cool and clean. Call on Cincy Green. They are the carrier experts of the state of Alabama.
How do you know in November when you need to cut the air back on? After you've had the heat on for 2 weeks.
I mean, this is how you're going to know if your unit is good or not. And the carrier units are phenomenal. And Cincy Green has their $1 day deals up until Thanksgiving. So it's going to end in a week from today. So make sure you go and you get Cincy Green to come out there because you're going to save lots of money. And in this time and age, who doesn't like to save money?
Exactly right. I mean, you need every penny of it because as we were talking last night, everything's so daggum expensive.
It's hard to exist.
It's just hard to just even make ends meet. But anyway, we appreciate all of our partners so very much. And then also Eric McKinley and his group down there. I mean, just take your pick. It's like a big deck of cards. I mean, Stillwater's, Prime Steakhouse, Mortgage Pro, Big Fish, Pedal House. I mean, whatever, it didn't matter. They just got so much. Tessa's Place, the shop. I mean, the grocery store. I just keep letting, good Lord, I just keep naming stuff. So, but we appreciate him as well. So, again, going back, you rely on a guy like Jeremiah Cobb behind you Saturday. Deuce Knight, that's the one thing is establish the run early against a team that you should be able to come out and establish the run, and then use that to make some easy throws early and then kind of get in the flow of the game and then stretch the field a little bit because you're going to have some opportunities with Cam Coleman and Malcolm Simmons and guys to get behind this secondary and win some one-on-ones and whatever you saw a lot of over the middle type passing go on against Vanderbilt. And that was a Derek Nix trait. That we hadn't seen all year. Frankly, it was a relief to know that you can actually use the portion of the field between the hash marks. It does exist.
It's not lava.
Exactly. So you can actually go into the middle of the field and be productive. But, I really think, Deuce Knight will have the opportunity to put up. And, again, get your predictions in. Now that, we know that he's going to be starting, the tiebreaker is Deuce Knight passing yards. Get your prediction in. Several of you did that yesterday. You can do that all the way through tomorrow. And so, I think has a chance to throw for 250 yards Saturday. It would be a great day for him to do that.
Yeah, it would. But also, this is kind of like in the first 3 games where, you had that first Baylor game and you thought that there was some establishment in the run game and that's how it was going to be. And then you had Ball State and South Alabama where that was the perfect time to go ahead and have
It was Ball State that he played in, wasn't it? Deuce. He didn't play in the South Alabama game because that was the day game. It was the night game. That was when Deuce, that was the only game he played in, I think.
I think you're right.
I think it's Ball State.
And
God, that feels forever ago. I'm sorry.
I know. That's why I'm like, what? Okay. So those were the 2 games where you thought, all right, let's see some passing. Like, let's see what this offense really is all about. And you really didn't see anything at all. And so this is one of those games, again, where it's going to be a perfect opportunity for you to let your playmakers make plays.
I remember you saying that to me when we were coming off the field, and it's like, why did we play so conservatively against Ball State? Why weren't you out there doing some things and trying to establish some we came up with the rationale, we don't want to show everything. Well, there's nothing to show. We didn't show anything because there wasn't anything to show.
Texas A&M,
nothing to show because that's what they did at Oklahoma and Texas A&M, the same exact offense. All right, we're up against a break. Stay tuned. We're live on location at the Pedal House. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Senza Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
got Santa Claus pictures, and we've got a floral design class that you can sign up for. But we have great gifts, too. If you're shopping for Christmas gifts, come and see us.
Hey, we had some questions. Can you bring your pet to get pictures with the Santa?
Yes.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There's your answer.
Bring your pet.
So
Yes.
they're just like family. They
Yes.
like more family than some.
Yes,
in
for sure.
people's
That's
family.
right.
So,
Yeah,
but Haley,
absolutely.
thank you so much.
Well, we appreciate you guys being here.
You guys do such a great job. So
Thank you.
we'll be back too for sure. This won't be our only time
Yes,
here. So.
for sure.
Beautiful place here in Dadeville, Alabama. So again, just had people from in Auburn that came down to this, and we want you guys to do that as well. All you guys out there, bring your wives down here, let them shop, have fun. You know,
Give them the credit card.
well, they already have it anyway, probably. So.
Probably.
John said, "Hello, Haley. Happy Thanksgiving." Yep. So, are we back?
Yeah.
We are back. Okay. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Auburn Blitz, halfway through our show today, and we're live on location at the Pedal House. And our program brought to you by J. Smith Construction and Excavation and
Cincy Green for air that's cool and clean. Call on Cincy Green.
a place we were yesterday on location. It's hard for me to keep up all the places. We're so blessed to be able to go to all these awesome places. But halfway through the show means it's time for Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. And man, yesterday the Outlive Burger was
top tier,
top notch, man. I mean, look, when I heard the description of it with the caramelized onions and just the way the burger's made, and I knew in the tiger sauce that you put on there, I already knew it was going to be good, but then you bite into it and it's like, it's
What
better.
did you think of that tiger sauce?
It was great.
Oh,
it was phenomenal. So you got to try it. And the Outlive Burger, 20% of the proceeds of the purchase go to the Outlive Foundation. So you're helping families that are going through tough times, battling cancer and just, you know, for the money goes to expenses like gas money, hotel rooms, things like that, not to research on, and there's plenty of people that give money to that, but the Outlive Foundation is to give money directly to families who need it that are going through all of that mess.
That's so important. I mean, seriously, it's such a troubling time, and to have just a little bit of support throughout all of
Makes
it
a big difference.
makes a huge difference. And so we love supporting Pepper Tree and the Outlive program or foundation. And so had so much fun yesterday. Got to talk to Coach Kleinert.
Awesome. Always
great,
fun.
Yeah, of course. A great fall season that the golf team had. And then, Brett, they've got 10 tournaments in the spring
Did he
season.
informally invite us to Hawaii yesterday?
Might have invited us.
They didn't say anything about paying for anything, though.
He told us to go.
He did. He said he would love to have Auburn Blitz come and cover the tournament.
Right.
So
after I said, hey, I think we wouldn't hate to go to Hawaii for 8 days. And he said, oh, okay.
And then it is crazy. Like the players in the spring are going to miss
38 days of school.
38 days. Like, so not only.
I wish I was a student at that
Yeah,
time.
you got to be very disciplined.
You do.
With your classes and stuff. If you know, if you're playing that sport, and it just kind of tells you the amount of responsibility on student athletes because they're not. I mean, they're traveling, they're competing, but they've got to maintain, you know, their schoolwork as well. So there's a lot that goes into that. But glad to have Coach Kleinert on yesterday, talk a little bit about the golf team. And we were hoping to have Coach Williams with us, but they had a meeting for basketball, obviously getting ready for the game yesterday, which we'll talk about in the next segment here. We'll talk about some Auburn basketball moving forward. But on Saturday, we just kind of went through a little bit of a weather forecast. It looks like it's going to be fine. Maybe it'll rain early in the day, giving way to, you know, a good afternoon.
The field won't be wet so that we're sitting on the field.
Yeah, we may need to bring a little piece of plastic or something to sit on. But maybe the weather, like the last few times they've called for rain, they've missed it. So hopefully, not that we don't need rain around here. Everything's like just dry as a bone. But can we just not have it on Fridays and Saturdays?
That's exactly what
Mondays are a good day to have rain.
Oh, Mondays make it hard to get out of bed.
Yeah, but Mondays, I mean, Mondays already, everybody's already pissed off. But everybody's already pissed off.
But we're filming on
Oh, that'd be
Monday.
Tuesday. We'll shoot. Here we are ordering up what day we want
Dear
to have
Lord,
it. Yeah, please, can you have it rain on Tuesdays and Wednesdays? So, anyway, yeah, there's a lot going on this time of year, and you got high school football coming down the stretch. You got 7A playoffs in the semifinals, and I know in the Auburn-Opelika area, everybody's all excited because Auburn and Opelika are playing each other for only the second time in the playoffs, and 101 meetings between those two schools. It sold out in 15 minutes. The tickets online, but they did put some more tickets on, and I think all those are gone now. So,
it's at Auburn, right?
It's at Auburn High School.
Okay.
So we were there a couple of weeks ago.
We were. It's crazy. A lot of these teams that we've been going and covering, and thankfully they go.
It's going to be interesting to see what we're going to do on Monday. We'll see. We got things to kind of play out. We'll see how the games play out depending on where we'll be going for On the Road on Monday. So, hey, be looking for our On the Road show coming out today online that features Phoenix City. And had a good time.
Great chat with Coach Nix over there. I mean, the program he has is a really young program that is different from the ones that he's had in the past. He had a lot of older guys, and they went and graduated and then went off to play at the next level. But this is a young team that he's really done a good job at turning around and growing really quickly. I mean, they've had a great season with one loss against IMG, and IMG is basically a college.
That's just a dang college. I wouldn't even schedule that group anymore. But again, backup quarterbacks starting for both teams, and Opelika's has been starting for a while now. And then Rob Pate's son will be getting the start on Friday night against Opelika. He had to come in for Casey Myers last week after he got injured early in that game and was able to win that game. But, hey, look, playing in a rivalry game like this with a chance at the state championship game on the line is going to be a lot of pressure on all these kids. So it's going to be a crazy environment over at Doug Sanford Stadium. All right, we're going to take another break. Stay tuned. A couple more segments coming up right here on the Auburn Blitz.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air has been caring for you and your family's comfort and safety since 1908. For a limited time, we're offering a $39 heating tune-up plus a free air quality inspection. Heating tune-ups improve the efficiency of your system, which lowers energy bills and prevents costly repairs and replacements. More importantly, check for gas leaks that are harmful, even fatal, to your family's health and well-being. Don't risk waiting another minute. Call today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. A couple segments left in the show. This is more like it. This is who we are all the time.
Make sure you get your score predictions in for Mercer this week. And on Saturday, the tiebreaker is Deuce Knight passing yards. I wanted to say that before we get into basketball. But we'll talk about our partners first.
Yeah, let's talk about the partners. J. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job too big or too small. Residential and commercial, and
Sensagreen for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensagreen this fall during dollar days. You've got a week left to save hundreds and $1,000 on certain marketing things that they've done.
Yes.
HVAC repairs, installs, everything.
The insulation too.
Yes,
what they do. So
that
they're
too.
big in insulation work, and a lot of heating and air groups, they don't really focus on that, and I know Sensagreen does. So if you need,
Martin, Auburn,
all this area. So
everywhere.
wherever, they'll come to you and make sure it's done correctly. And of course, Aaron McKinley with Prime Steakhouse, the Pedal House here with Haley. I mean, there's just so many establishments he has in this area of Tallapoosa County. And again, he's just a very aggressive entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I mean, for lack of better terms, the Stillwater's Golf Course. We've been to all these places, and they're all great establishments. So go frequent those. And he's really helped a lot of people on that side of the lake that didn't have those amenities.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
so now you got a grocery store and things down there. So, I mean, hey,
Tess's hair salon.
yeah, exactly. You can personally attest to that. She did your hair.
Tess.
Personally attest. Maybe she can add that in there. So, yeah, UA played a strong game last night versus Illinois.
I thought that was her truck. For a
I say we're
second.
just pulling up and part right there. So I think it might be Chad. I think it is Chad. So we can just get Chad to make an appearance here live on TV. What's up, Coach? How are you doing? Good. Yeah, we are live. You can wave to everybody all the way across the state there, Chad. There he is, the man with the plan. So, but again, let's talk about that basketball team last night.
Yeah.
We look at a team, and I texted you earlier. I said, it's just a bad team. Like, you know, there's no other way to spin it. They were a team coming in, averaging about 58 points a game, and giving up about 95, and they were right on par with that. So they lost 112 to 66 to Auburn last night. This was more about, and I thought Stephen Pearl said it, you know, okay, we did what we were supposed to do against a team like them, and he was pissed that the rebounding was as close as it was. He said we should never have been that close in rebounding. So they
by 2.
Yeah, and you know, but that's what a coach is supposed to do. Like, you come in there and you go figure out what you didn't do well. You still won convincingly. There's still things that Auburn didn't do well, and there's some guys that still are struggling a little bit offensively. But what I pointed out to you last night is that the double-digit minutes for players and getting more, and then he even mentioned that last night about moving into this next stretch of games. Going to have more depth, going to have more participation. So this was a great game for guys to get on the floor and get some quality minutes.
Yes, and he also addressed the fact that they're going to be playing a lot of teams like Houston that they saw on Sunday, and how it's going to be more intense than this game was. And so going ahead and getting these double-digit minutes and getting these guys out on the court for some more time really is a good start to what you're going to see from Auburn throughout SEC play.
All right, I want to start with a couple of guys, Elijah Freeman and then Philip Jovic. I thought, you know, with both of those guys, Elijah Freeman early set the pace. He was on pace to have a triple-double last night. Of course, he only ended up with 22 minutes. If he'd have played more minutes, he would have gotten there. At halftime, he had 5 and 5. He had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and then had, I think, 11 or 12 points. Ended up with 14 points, 6 and 5. But, again, minutes were considerably less there in the second half. Philip Jovic, I mean, 8 of 10 from the field, really established himself inside. And, of course, he should have against a Jackson State team. And then
they're a lot smaller.
Right. And then somebody asked Stephen the question, what did you think about that? And he said, I thought it was great, but I've got to see him do it against Oregon. I got to see him do it against Michigan. I got to see him do it against those teams like that. And so the opportunity's coming right around the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got that opportunity for a lot of these guys. Again, just Amika Oporum, I'm
proud of him.
Yeah, he was actually getting some confidence last night. And, you know, even the way that he talks and the way that he, you know, walks around, you can see that he hasn't cracked his shell yet of who he is and who he is as a player. But, I mean, last night he went 3 for 3 at 6 points. I mean, he had a good night.
Yeah, he's a rim protector too. So as he gets stronger and more developed, he's going to be an asset coming down the stretch.
I also think they called 2 fouls on him last night that were, one, it was all ball, and then the other one, it was that wraparound, which was...
Well, you're right there. You should see it.
It was... I mean, those refs were really calling every single tiny tap that you gave them. But, again, I do think, though, he finally is really expanding and letting him be able to just go out there and start playing the way that he is able to.
Yeah, I looked at free throws last night. Not as many trips to the line, 19 trips. Better, though, 15 of 19 from the line. But overall, the one concerning thing that's still out there, and I know we got to get to break for the last segment before we go to break, the lone concern, or one of the main concerns, is the offensive output from Tahad Pettiford. I mean, there's no other way to get around it. I know Coach Pearl can say it's going to happen, it's coming around, it's coming. But I see a guy that's getting less confident shooting the basketball. That's what I saw last night. Like, he shot one early and he missed it, and it was like he had 2 or 3 other opportunities in the first half to pull the trigger, and he didn't do it. And shooters have to shoot the basketball, and I think it's kind of got.
That's literally what Simon Walker said.
He's right.
First thing he said, shooters shoot.
And so he's just getting. I just hope it doesn't get to a point where he's like, I'm shutting down because I've watched, you've seen Markelle Fultz in the pros, being the number one player in the draft coming out. He gets to 76ers and he doesn't know how to shoot anymore. It's like you get to see second basemen in Major League Baseball that can't make a throw from second to first. And they're obviously great players. They're in the majors. Right. And all of a sudden something isn't clicking anymore. Now they're afraid to make a throw. And then you see kickers that struggle or they miss one. Sports is so mental. So I think it's important for Tahad to have a really good game sooner than later. And see if he can kind of snap out of this, because they're going to have him moving down the stretch in this season. He's got to contribute. That's the thing that you look down. He was 2 of 9 last night, and the 2 made shots were layups. Yeah. So, all right, we'll take our final break. We are live on location at the Pedal House in Dadeville, Alabama. We'll talk more about them. We come back. One final segment coming up right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sense Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sense Green.
Turn to the experts at Sense Green and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensegreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sense Green.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The office is on both Bank Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz here, final segment. On location at the Pedal House in Dadeville, Alabama. And look, we wanted to get all of you in the festive spirit of Thanksgiving and Christmas. And this place is awesome. Like, you can just see a little bit behind us, but like this shop, I mean, I'm just going to kind of look at this place, man. I mean, this is, how do you not get in the Christmas spirit and the holiday spirit? And look at this. And so we've had so many people coming in and out of here today. And
a lot of people from Auburn.
Right. I mean, and it's not like you and I make that drive all the time. It's like do it in our sleep. And so, yeah, it's just a great, great place. And, you know, again, when you're in a hometown somewhere and you hear something down the road, hey, road trip, right?
Road trip.
There you go. It's a fun opportunity. So I know for all of you women out there, you love shops like this, and it's a great opportunity for you to come and visit. And they've got some cool things going on with a bow tying demo on December the 6th. They've got Santa pictures for all of you out there. Want to bring your kids, bring your dogs. I guess you can bring a cat too. So yeah. No offense to the cat people out there. And then they got a floral design class on the night.
You know, I just saw someone walk out with a nice bouquet of flowers. And so.
Well, they've been back there working the whole time we've been here. This is awesome. But these trees in here, like if you like Christmas trees, this is the place. I'm sure.
As is, walk out.
I don't know how well it would transport like that. So if you want that tree, it's that one right over here is unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's got so much stuff on it, but like the whole shop is great. We appreciate Haley and everybody letting us come in today. And again, she kind of stuck her head around. She didn't like being on camera too much. I don't know why, but she did a great job and kind of promoted. So check it out, Dadeville, Alabama, here at the Pedal House. Won't be the last time we're coming down here, that is for sure. So, all right, just to kind of close the show out here, again, as we said at the beginning of the show, Deuce Knight will be the starting quarterback on Saturday against Mercer. Looking forward to that game. Again, opportunity for Deuce Knight and for fans. I think as much as anybody, the fans are excited about getting to see Deuce Knight and what he brings to the table. And a very limited amount of playing time against Ball State. I think he was 2 of 5 passing. But that game at 1 o'clock on Saturday, and the weather should have gotten out of there. If there's any rain, it'll be early. And but you got a guy like, it's crazy, man. The Atkinson kid, the quarterback for Mercer, thrown for 3,253 yards. They got a running back that has gone for 810 yards. They've got a receiver that's about to eclipse 800 yards in receptions there. On just 39 catches.
This isn't a bad team at all.
No, they're 9-1. And I know the schedule, I know they haven't played anywhere near the schedule, but again, I remember several years ago, Mercer came in, and I think it was with Cameron Petway at running back for Auburn. I think we fumbled the ball 4 or 5 times that game and literally just tried to hand the thing off to Mercer and ended up winning the game. But I think what you want as an Auburn fan and as a team is to see progress from Vanderbilt, go out there and handle business, almost like basketball last night. You knew you were supposed to Auburn was 30-point favorites against Jackson State. They went out and did what they were supposed to do against the team they much overmatched, even though Mercer's got good season going. They've got a good team. Auburn should line up and impose their will and go out and execute and get better. And then look, let's see a great performance from Deuce Knight on Saturday.
Absolutely. And again, going and having a positive energy into the Iron Bowl, especially positive juju at Journey Air, please.
6:30 at night, and will be the first night kickoff since 2007. Now, there's been plenty of games that ended at night there, but this one will kick off at night, 6:30. I did an extended weather forecast. It looks like the high of the day is 53. The low will be in the 30s at night.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold, but that's what you get in December. So, again, hey, we want to thank everybody again for joining us each and every day. We want to thank Haley McKelvey and everybody here at the Pedal House in downtown Dadeville. Make sure you come down and check them out. This place is awesome. Get you in the mood for Christmas and Thanksgiving. They got all kind of specials and classes and things going on, and we'll be giving you more information about the Pedal House throughout the holidays. So make sure you come and check them out. I'm just going to wrap us up.